Hello everyone, today I'm here bringing you a Let's Play From the Depths. The campaign has recently been updated, so now is as good as time as any. Let's just go to single player, new game. I'm going to set the enemy growth factor to 2, which is expert player, because I've gotten pretty good at this, and my rig is fairly decent, so I'm going to put this all the way to the max. And here we go. As you can see, we spawn on this rather terrible starting fortress with a terribly inefficient engine and terribly used to lay alley blocks. So I'm just going to create a new fortress to act as a temporary base to scrap things on. That's good, okay. Now, what I'm going to do next is spawn a new ship in. A few new ships in I've specially created for the campaign recently. So let's go blueprint spawner. Going to select a resource gatherer I built a while ago in preparation for this. There you are. Let's put it over here. It's not very big, so we don't have to make it spawn that far away. Some repair obstacles to speed things up. And that's that. Now it's fully built. I'm going to remove this. Go on this. I'm going to start setting a few things up so I can get. I'm going to set a few things up, such as the crystal growth farm, so we can get some crystal growing for a ship I'm going to spawn in a moment. And everything else should be going good. We have some minor tributes, so that should be working quite nicely. I'm going to prepare now and get a blueprint spawner ready. Spawn the next one that I need to. That is that would be a destroyer I built a while ago. Well, today actually. In preparation for this, it's cheap and it mainly relies on missiles and it goes pretty fast. Since in the new campaign, as you can see, the entire world it's one entire world instead of jumping to sections. Speed matters. You have to be able to get to other sections quickly. You can see all the other enemy other enemy factions doing things. And then when you get out of there, there's an effect where you fall down from the sky, which is kind of cool, but it occasionally gets old after a while. I'll show you the fleet interface in a minute, once I have something to actually use with. Let me check the resource cost on this, and it costs 90 crystal. Almost have enough crystal. 2445. Need more oil. More scrap. We have enough natural. We have enough metal. Okay, we need to get more oil. A lot of other stuff quickly, so I'm gonna plot more of these down. Maybe a second one of these. I'm not entirely sure. This will make it go faster. Power. If anyone knows if that actually makes it go faster, having 2 crystal farms instead of 1, let me know in the comments. Okay, now we have enough oil. Do we have enough scrap? No, not yet. So now I'm going to put more of these resource gatherers here. What are you draining first? Everything. We need some scrap smelters, as much as I don't like to do this because metal is fairly valuable, I think. Looks like I'm going to have to. How much scrap do I need? 70, 95. Well, that's good fairly fast. How are these doing? I think I'm pretty good. Looks like I can handle a few more though. Needed 70 something scrap, I think. 70, 95, I'm good for almost everything else. How fast is that eating metal? It's eating metal very fast. I'm gonna turn that on, turn that off. Let's see how much scrap we have left in here. Do these crystal farms take scrap? No, they don't. If I have any superchargers in here, though, I'm gonna snag them off. Well, here we are. I just replace it with that and that. Remove a few of these. Superchargers are extremely expensive, although they are useful if you can afford them. Just a bit more scrap. How much do we have in here? 500. I have to smelt a bit more ammunition. Not ammunition, metal and scrap. Let me turn these oil drills off for a minute, give myself more power to work with. No one's near us. Yeah, right? Nope, no one appears to be trying to attack us. Almost out of scrap. How much crystal? 90, 100, we're good. Yada yada. Okay, we should be good once we get all the scrap we need. Okay, we have all the scrap ready. I'm gonna move all these and turn everything else back on. These things do give you a percentage of what they're gathering when you're out of play, when they're in out of play, which means they're unloaded, but there's still a force there. You can spawn them back in at any time. Stick a spawn beacon here. I'm going to do this right here because I'm immediately going to change it to a docking station because it's a lot easier if you turn your ship if it's a big one sideways. So I'm just going to prefer to do that. Spawn it over here. Load. Going to grab you. Delete you. Now I'm going to add some repair tentacles. A teeny bit closer. I'm also gonna bring myself up here with the chair real quick. How much did these take up? Not that much. If once my resources get low for scrap and metal, maybe or crystal, I'll remove them. How are the other factions doing? Okay, they're just harvesting fortresses over there. No one appears to be causing us any trouble, which is good. I do have some buffs on a lot of things, so I'm repairing very, very fast, and I also mine up all those resources faster than normal. Looks like we're getting close to being done. I do believe I did include a, what is it called? Fuel processor, that's what I was looking for on that, and a fuel tank, so I shouldn't need to worry about it. Oh, that scrap's going quickly. Guess we must be building the, maybe I'll use superchargers? I don't think I use superchargers in the engines. I might though. I might have. Nope, I just used fuel tanks. Wonder where all that scrap is coming from. Probably something ammo storage. Ammo storage eats up scrap. Is that good? Good, it's done. Is that all I need now? That is, no, wait, no, don't run off yet. Come back here. Whoa, yeah, sometimes docking stations act a bit weird, but whatever. I'm just going to go over here and hop in. Off, release dock, don't attack salvage. Okay, now that over there is taken care of. Let me remove it. That useless docking station that's just taking crystal. And actually, I'm going to retrofit this one only slightly, so I can hold a few crystal growth farms. So we can hold like 100. That should work. How expensive are these? I got plenty of this. Okay, do a hold 200 time. That should work. Yes. There are missiles right here. They're laser guided. You can see the configuration right here if you want to. And these are torpedoes. These are sideways facing torpedoes with frag warheads. And this is a swivel turret mounted on my back with the same exact plan as these two, I believe. You have the interior here. Some ammo barrels hidden right here. There's not too much protecting it. Only one beam. It's only one beam thick, but it should do for the beginning at least, and I can thicken it out later if I need to. So now we got to show the game what it can do. To do that, we have to show the game the max speed. That's what I meant when I said we have to show what it can do. So basically, we have to make it go as fast as it can, and then it'll record that information in a file. And then when we take it out of play and have it move, it'll go that speed. So let's see. I believe I've seen this thing up to about 12 before, maybe just 10. Let's see. Come on. It doesn't normally nosedive like that. That's a bit strange. Maybe it's because I'm in it. Might be affecting the what's. There it goes. Sensor mess a bit. Okay, looks like 11 is going to be its top speed, so let's turn that off. Also, if the video looks a teeny bit weird on YouTube, or it's only below in 720, that's because that's the only resolution that Friendly Adepts has that YouTube supports without any borders, I believe. We'll see how that turns out, though. So I'm going to show you the fleets now. Now you can see here under the forces, you have this pull option. I'll show you that on this. Whoop, that removes it. No, stop going places. There. I'm just trying to go back to where it originally was. Now you can see here there's just a marker which shows where it's at, where it would be if you spawned it in right now. So I can just put play and put it back into there. And it's trying to escape. Because I have an automated control block that automatically sets it to its top speed, which I don't want anymore. You can see here on forces, if I select it, this is currently the flagship of the fleet, which the only thing in it is its own fleet right now, as you can see, and that's why it's the flagship. I could click this to scrap it entirely, or I could click this to retrofit, which I'm not entirely sure what does yet. I have a big idea though. And there's some other stuff I'll get to a bit later. I can click warp chair. If I was in a different one, it would stick me into this chair right here if I was in a different vehicle and clicked that. Now to make a fleet, if I wanted to, I could click this, and it would become a fleet. Then they can move as one. Instead, I'm going to leave the fleet instead, so I can keep that there where it's at. And yeah, I can continue doing awesome stuff. And it's this max speed should be, oh yeah, that's why. If you edit a block on the vehicle, if you edit a block on the vehicle, it will reset its max speed value. Because it doesn't know if, say, you removed a ton of blocks, you built like, say, just a bunch of rockets and actually built a ship, and now it thinks you can go super fast and it can't. That's what that is for. Prevents abuse of the system. See, if I can get to 11, I'll be happy with the speed. There we are. Oh, I almost got to 12, but whatever. Now you can see here, if I select it and zoom in out a bit. Speed 10. Normally would say 11, but whatever. How I'm going to... The AI should be off, if I remember correctly. Yep, I'm going to go into the map. I'm going to find it. It's right here, I believe. Yes. And we're going to go over here-ish. I think I'm just going to pull it out of play instead, actually. See, I'm gonna pull that. Stop. No, stop moving. Okay, now I'm gonna go back here. Now it's out of play. You can see to move it at top speed again. That's its current recorded speed, right? Up there, right where my mouse is right now. It just goes away when I move away. I'm gonna take that and I'm going to right-click over here and make it go that way. I'll see. I'm where I was before. Only there's just a marker representing it. And I'll go all the way over here in due time. The current speed of 10, it looks like, or according to the map. It might be rounding 9.7 of 9.7. Let's fix that. Come on, go faster. Sometimes it depends on the waves. Occasionally they get into a rhythm where it goes really fast, and sometimes it nosedive into the waves and have a bad day. That's something you have to deal with, I don't know, when you build smaller boats at first. Okay, let's try that. Top speed. Oh, whatever. I don't care. Good enough for me. Now I'm going to leave this running and cut back once we're about to reach the enemy over there. Hello and welcome back. Since the last cut, we have traveled all the way from here to here, and now we're in a blockade, which basically means since there's out of play vehicles right next to each other, they're blockaded. They can't move anymore until they go into play and attack each other, which we're going to do right now. Just get ready to get a good view on this. You can see right here it says blockaded. So we're going to stick this into play, and now the other ones are going to go into play also. You can see here the Deepwater Guard sent out their own force right here. It was 3 Sea Vipers, which is pathetic. As you can see, here comes the missiles to try to take them all out. Ah, it's out of range. Let me just turn that onto off and let us go forward towards them. We'll just go a bit closer, then we'll turn the AI back on. Let's get a good view of all this. See, these things are fairly pathetic. I'm not sure. I've never heard of any ship ever that has been destroyed by one of these. Because they have 3 large simple cannons and ammo barrels right there, which is pitiful. This is the force that was here, which you could see on the map earlier. It's super easy, and half the time these cannons don't even work. See that it's just kind of sitting here, even though it can't even shoot. I don't know why it doesn't, but okay, let's turn the AI back on now. somehow won't blow each other up trying to shoot it. That's kind of bad for them. Here we are. They won't last long. The only thing they have going for them is that they're kind of fast-ish, so they might be able to dodge a few missiles, but they're going to do like no damage whatsoever. Right now it is doing a left broadside to this dude, which is gone now. So now it should be, he should be moving over to the other force. Yeah, there it goes. Closing on target. As you can see, there were ammo rolls right in there. It wasn't a hard opponent at all. It's not intended to be either, though, so... he's just getting wrecked. And what we're going to do once we're done with this is... There should be a... Is there a resource ring here? Oh, this wasn't a resource area. Or is it? Yeah, it is. We're just not near it. We're going to build another one of those fortresses that you saw, which are fairly cheap, in the middle of the resource thing to get more resources while we go and kill more things. I think that's the first time I've actually seen that gun work. Looks cool though, it's a really cool looking fortress. What? Okay, I thought that was a laser singing at first, but no, it was just disintegrating. I was like, I don't have any lasers. That thing confused me for a minute. Okay, I think it's done with everything, so let's tell it to go over. Why you read? What else is even here? There's a Sea Viper still intact somewhere? Where? Oh, there. Stop that. Sometimes the air gets derpy. Let's steer him in the right spot. No, that's not the right spot. It appears that it didn't. That the game itself did not recognize it. That did not think it was destroyed, but the AI of the ship did. So let's just fix that. Well, I can see why the AI of the ship didn't think it was finished. Oh, I mean, thought it was destroyable because it basically is. Let's launch a few things. I just turn on to salvage, I bet. Yeah, it's considered salvage for some reason, even though it's not been destroyed. Normally it'd clear it off the map if you redo something to salvage. There we are. There we go. Now we're gonna move this over here into the resource zone. You come here. Go to here. Let's take you out of play now. Come back into play. You, yeah. It automatically takes vehicles out of play, I believe, after you get a certain distance away from them. I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time, which is use a fortress just for a moment because they don't move, and the ship will kind of drift around, and then that won't be that fun. That won't be good. Let's just stick it back into play. We'll build a few. I think we'll have a fleet of 3, and then we'll probably upgrade these eventually. That's the plan for now. After we have a fleet of 3, go on a different course of action. How far? Okay, that's not degrading that fast. Okay, now we're going to get the blueprint spawner. This is in the middle. Alright. We're gonna spawn in a resource gatherer. Spawn in about 10 away or so. So let's see, resource gatherer. Alright. You can hold E to lock the camera, which is what I was doing, but I was still in the text box, so it kept moving. Aha! It was hiding right there. I found it, finally. Okay, let's load that in. Now, here's time to go. I wanted to hold it longer than that, but whatever. You know, that's the thing I thought would drift away more. That ship right there. It doesn't appear to be though, which is nice. Let's get eat up some of my scrap in a minute. But it should make up for it when as it gathers all this stuff. I'll be quiet. Oh, that's me. Okay, I can just destroy all this now. It served its purpose. What are you? The turbine's like? No, they're not. They're just being a derp. It's for my other fortress. Okay, this is working fine. I am going to take this and replace these. Because it's much cheaper. What is out in and out of play? Okay, that's still out of play, or whatever. I could probably build on all of these soon. That's nice. Sooner than I thought. Resources in the new campaign seem to be needing to be either the cost needs to be increased of things, or you need to get less stuff from destroying things and less stuff from mining things, is my opinion. Okay, what do you have here? Enemy strength 4. Let's go. Let's pull. You don't have to worry about colliding with things when you're out of play. You can even go over land if you're a boat, which is useful. And probably reduces load on game, since it doesn't have to worry about the naval pathfinding AI. That's just something like I went ahead with my free camera generated on the terrain. Okay, I'm gonna look at the footage and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. I think I'm going to end the episode here today. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed, feel free to give a like or subscribe, and leave a comment below on what you think